Okay, so we're just going to go through some competition rules. This is just a quick overview, and we're going to go through all the stuff in detail, and I'm going to film a whole series of stuff in detail for you, okay? Normally we'll do it on the mat, but if you look at the mat, we're a bit busy on the mat because the guys are doing jiu-jitsu, so you might hear that in the background, okay? So we're on the floor, but obviously we're going to have the events on the mat because obviously if you get swept and fall, we don't want you banging yourself and chipping bones and stuff, right? So we're just going to go through some basic stuff, and then we're going to have a little bit of a demo of some of the stuff. As I said, this is just a quick overview because obviously this is for our private group, and this is going to give you a bit of an opportunity to ask lots of questions. We've got the rules obviously on my web page at the moment, and people have been asking lots of questions, and I want to make sure that we iron out anything before we move forward. Also, when you start doing stuff yourself, obviously for the first, say, 3 or 4 weeks, we're going to have the directors send me their clips, and we've got a private group for the directors to also discuss things. So there's 2 ideas at the moment. One is what we've been talking about, which is a full contact Chi Sao tournament with controlled contact to certain areas. And then some people have been asking me about doing a semi-contact version as well, which might be good for juniors and for novices as well, right? So that would be exactly the same rules, just the contact will be controlled to the body. In the full contact, the control is harder. So just to go through some of the rules, just to talk through them really quickly. As I said, this is just a quick overview, just to get some things out there, because obviously some people are confused about certain things and asking questions. So the idea is, obviously control is the key thing. Having good control and also showing good Wing Chun. People have been asking about, what about Tai Chi guys entering the competition? Look, you know, if they want to enter a competition, which we're all doing together, then it's going to be Sandar, right? Free flying. Because if I'm entering a push hands competition, I do push hands, right? If you do a Chi Sao competition, it needs to be Chi Sao. So we want to get this Chi Sao platform developed. So you need to stick to what we're doing, okay? It's just going to be Chi Sao. So you need to have good rolling, good control of balance. Doesn't mean you can't move. You can move around, okay, obviously. But if the person's moving you around, then you're not controlling your balance. We don't want people charging forward, you know, so pushing someone out of the mat, charging forward isn't what you want to see, right? You want to see someone in control of what's happening, right? So striking positions, striking, you can strike the body, right? I can punch the body, right? I can punch, strike, right? I can't strike with power to the face, okay? I can't strike with fists to the face, right? I can strike the top of the head with a palm, or the side of the face, or control. I can step in and push because it's not a strike, I'm controlling. I can pull from here. I can use my lance out to control somebody. You can strike with a lance out, right? So if we're rolling here, and you see a position, and you look for a strike, you can strike, tap, punch harder to the body. Okay, this is what we're looking for, right? What we don't want to see is basically just people just rolling and just trying to hit one hit and that's it. So there won't be any points for that, right? So just come forward. If these guys are together rolling, and one person gets a clean hit, there's no point for that because it's not a combination. We want to see combinations of hits. So if they roll, just roll first. So this is still neutral so far. Still neutral. Back to roll, because the roll's broken too long. 1, 2, 3, go. So they've gone to a clinch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's it. 5 seconds and we break them back into a roll. Okay, so 1 point, right? Because you've got a strike, a kick, and another strike. So we'll give that 1 point, right? There we go. Okay, time, so 1 point. Okay, got 2 or 3 strikes in a row again, right? You good? Yeah, that was good. See, that was a good hit, but I didn't follow up, right? So we want to see the follow-up. That's all right? Yeah, okay, 1 point. Okay, concentrate, don't worry. That's what competition's about. There you go, 1 point, right? Because you've got palm and a lap, right? It's clean. Okay, go. And again, 1 point. That's it, back to rolling. So you still no points, right? Okay, and relax, good. Okay, so just wait a second. So if I get a hit and you get a hit and I get a hit, there's no points because we're just hitting each other, right? So we want to get away from having points that are not clean. If I get a hit and I move in control, right? And now he tries to hit me, and I control him, then you can say there's a point there, right? Because there was a hit in control, and the person wasn't dealing with it. Or you can say there wasn't enough hits yet, right? Okay, so from here, if I got in control, I haven't controlled his posture yet, I've just got control of him, and he punches me from here, we're kind of even, because I need to deal with that, right? So here he punches me, I need to deal with that, punch him back now, I've got my points, because I've got my clean hits. So we're going to really focus on making sure it's good Wing Chun. It's not just going to be messy. So what we don't want to see is people rolling, and they start just doing this, right? Or start hitting. We want to see someone here rolling, control position, control. See, there's no points yet, we're both trying to control, okay? And then you see, okay, there's my hits. That's my points, right? Okay, or here, I back him up, right? And I kick, boom. Or here, there's my points, right? Or over here, control, that's it, go. He's trying to hit, I'm sticking, so it's all neutral. Neutral, good. That's good. I've got 2 hits, but it went very clean, so no point. That's my point, okay? Yep. There's my point. There's my point. Okay, so kicking wise, kicking his armpit from below and above the knee. We do think about having low kicks, but they're dangerous, so we want to be safe. So kicks to the inside of the leg, kicks to the outside of the leg, kicks to the body, front kicks, right? No stamping kicks, because again, hard to control, and they're dangerous, right? So your main kicks are going to be inside kicks, outside kicks, body kicks, front kicks. Okay, people ask me about bridge contact for punching. We punch from bridge contact. So you're in here, you're punching. If the roll breaks and we're here, if I make a bridge, then I can punch. If I've got no bridge, I can't punch, because then I can wind up too much power, which can cause, more injury, right? If I've got bridge contact when I hit, he can feel me punching, gives him a chance to stick or control, right? So if you have my hand and you punch me, gives me a chance to feel his movement and then start to feel what's going on. If I don't have his hand, he punches from here, he can really wind to the body. He can wind up the punches, right? Okay? We don't want people just coming in and rolling and going boom, boom, boom. Has to be bridge contact, right? So bridge contact, right? If there's distance, we'll kick. Oh, that's a legal kick. We'll kick. I get point deduction, kick, punch, right? So from here, striking, striking, here, kick, blocking low hands. Come on. That's it. Go, go, go. There's a point. There's a point. There's a point. Back to roll. Yeah, go, follow. Yeah, there's a point. There's a point. There's a control. So here, I can't hit, so I did a legal movement, but I didn't actually land it, so I wouldn't get penalized. Maybe a warning, like be careful. There's my hit, right? Or put him down, I can go for submission. I've got 5 seconds. If the submission looks good, the referee will leave it. You fight the grip, back in, restart. If I get to this position where I can arm drag him, and get to here, give the submission, the referee will leave me try and finish until he fights the grip. If you don't fight the grip, then, yeah, you get the tap, or I get the tap. Yeah. Good. So here, if this sort of thing happens, we're kind of even. There's no winner of the position, no points yet, no points. Control, control, whoop, yeah. There's my points, right? There's my point. Okay, so this is just the idea of some of the rules to get you thinking about what we're trying to do. So, to the body you can punch, you can palm, you can chop, you can use your forearm, right? To the face, we can just touch contact, the side and top, right? You can push the head. But what you can't do is just drive your hand through somebody, and what you can't do is just roll and push into somebody and do all this sort of stuff, right? It has to be with your body power, right? So if I move forward, I want to see good posture, good control of your hip, good control of the elbows, okay? No attacking the small joints, so you don't want to be attacking joints, like purposely trying to break the arm or trying to pull fingers, no eye gouging, all them sorts of things. They're all on the rules, right? But they make common sense, right? So I just want to think about that. So there's some of the questions that people have been asking me, and I hope that gets the ball rolling. And post your questions, and we'll go through it in more detail. I'm going to film the whole thing in a lot more detail, but I want to first of all just clarify if there's anything that I'm missing or anything that people are not sure about. So when we do film it properly and go through the refereeing and the judging criteria, that we can give you a clearer indication of what you should do and shouldn't do.